People, one of the top lightweight contenders will be coming back to the octagon soon, looking for revenge. I am talking about Diego Ferreira, who will be facing Beniel Dariush on February the 6th, and he gave us some time to speak. So, Diego, welcome back to the show, man. It's great to have you here.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's all my pleasure. It's awesome to talk to you guys every single time, and thank you for opening this space for me.
Well, Diego, first of all, how are you doing? Because it's been a long time since your last fight. So how are you feeling? Are you anxious? Are you nervous? I imagine that you want to get into the cage. So which are your feelings right now?
Right now, it's more like for me, it's more happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get into the to. I already got this fight, and I'm excited. I'm really anxious to get into just the fight week, and it's gonna be so. It's giving me more motivation because the last two times I'm supposed to get inside that cage. Last year, my year started really very well, very good, but and then everything happened. The the corona, all the kind of stuff that happened in my life. But now I'm just focused on this fight, and I'm super excited and happy to get into the fight week.
Well, that sounds great. And well, let's remember, your last fight was against Anthony Pettis on January, on the last January, 1 year ago. It was a great victory by submission. Then you were supposed to face Drew Dober in May, but well, all the COVID thing started, and then it was I think rescheduled for November, and you have to pull out. How can you how can you explain all this process, the mental process? I mean, to stay focused, to stay with your mind on the fight game.
Exactly. I was in March. After all the corona,
Mm-hmm.
hit us all over the world. I kind of like, okay, that's fine, but we're gonna get back again, and uh, we supposed to fight in March, me and Dover again.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but and then I got sick. I got the first time I got the virus, and now I can release that like normally. But before I was saying, like I was telling people like I got hurt in my arm because I was telling this because I was really afraid to affect my gym, affect my
Mm.
business, and that's the only besides fighting, that's one income I put into my put into myself, income to come to put food on the table, things like that, pay my bills, pay my business, and I was afraid a little bit to affect it, you know, and I was telling everybody, no, I got hurt and I can't fight no more, and then I heard Dover got sick too, but I was the first one say, hey, I guess I got hurt, and then we have to pull out the fight. But the process was kind of really, mentally. Twice we supposed to fight, I was kind of really disappointed. I was really, hurt. A lot of things happened in my life. I was supposed to get married. I'm already married, but I was gonna go. I was gonna get married through the church. Um,
Yeah.
and then we're accepting we're expecting a baby, you know and I was real happy, but then my wife lost the baby, I kind of got a little bit sad, got a little bit just motivated, you know off everything, it was a tough year for me, but I get up and I one day I get up in my feet and say, no, this is not gonna take me down. This is not gonna go put me on my back. I need to get up and start motivating more myself. And I start calling people, especially calling Paul Felder, the other guys to fight, and I have opportunity to fight the Anjos, but don't go
Mm.
through. That's when Paul Felder jump in the front, and all that. But after there, I kind of got more motivated, get my way down, focus on my fight, focus on what's going to be my next step because after I fought Anthony Pettis, I thought it was going to be my year, it's going to be the year I going to get on the rank, but it was not, but now I'm motivated than ever and hungry, and I just have to to think like that right now. This 2021, it's I need to be at least fighting 3 times on this year.
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm sorry to hear that you and your wife lost the baby. I love the mentality, warrior mentality of yours, because that proves that you're a true warrior. And I want to ask you, Diego, you have said that you want to fight 3 times. Your first fight is against Beniel Dariush, who have already fought against you back in 2014, and he got the decision. How do you prepare a fight against someone who already met you, and that you already met him? I mean, someone who knows you, who knows maybe your tricks, but well, it was a long time ago. So, what about the preparation for this fight?
The preparations are the same. When I fought him the first time, I took the fight in short notice. 2 weeks in a short notice. Exactly. I was in New York having a vacation. Because I just fought in California, but I got the fight because I was thinking like, okay, it's gonna be good going to Brazil. See my family. See my mom, see my son, my boys. But I took the risk. I took the risk. I was not training at all. I was just like in vacation. I was in New York. Get back as soon as I got the phone call. Hey, do you want to fight? I say, oh yeah, let's do it. And I don't prepare myself. I don't prepare at all. I just like cut away. I was a little bit lower because I already have a just spot. But this time is different. This time I know both of us evolved so much. This past 6 years, 6 years or 5 years. But we involved so much, and I think this is gonna be much more different. Like them, Beniel Dariush been knock people out like all over the place. Coming back. The only loss was I think was for Alexander,
Yes,
something like that. I
Alexander
forgot his name.
Hernandez.
And then exactly, you know, uh, and after there he coming like to really to reach his top game again. His last 2 fights he knocked people out like brawling, and he got a lot more work done and sharp. The same thing as on myself. I've been putting so much work on my wrestling and my Muay Thai and my boxing. Especially after on my last fight, I've been preparing myself much more. And I think both of us is two different fighters from the last times. Like before we used to be just grapplers. You know, uh, and this time I think we really I don't know how the fight's gonna go. I'm just prepared for everything. But I think we gotta stay, standing on our feet, and I think we got really gotta throw down. Really expecting front hand, try, knock me out on the first round, like how everybody been doing, you know. And right now, I just have to be waiting for everything, And that's my preparation is gonna be. It's gonna be just if I have to be on my back or it's gonna be on my feet. It's gonna be a completely different fight from the last time.
Yeah, and Diego, talking about this, you have said it. He's a really complete fighter. So, in your opinion, which is his most dangerous aspect of his game? I mean, what do you need to be careful of when you face him?
Uh, it's hard to say now because he been doing a lot of his stand
Yeah.
up strikes. He been doing a lot of his strikes. He been doing really good, very good on the ground. But I think he's Muay Thai. He been getting like a lot more sharp. His kicks. He's really sharp on his kicks. Much better on his hands. And I think that's what the most he's gonna be more danger on this time.
And Diego, I've heard that Beniel Dariush got COVID-19. He tested positive when he started his preparation camp. So since you had the illness, I want to ask you, how do you think that can affect him or his performance if it affects him?
Uh, it depends. If he was like a not longer time ago, like a long time ago, I really don't saw that, you know, because I'm not focused so much on himself. I'm focused more on myself.
Yeah,
I want to be waiting
for
for
sure.
everything, but I don't think that like affect you that much, you know, especially athletes like us, like high level athletes. Uh, I don't think I felt that much, you know. The only thing I felt was like I lost the taste and the smell.
Mhm.
Besides that, like I don't feel anything, you know. But um, with the hand, I don't think like high level fighters like us, we got affect that much, you know. Like really don't feel anything, and I think he's gonna be waiting more than ever because he really want to take this win again. But for me, I want to be more than just 100%. I want to be 110% better to really focus on my fight.
And where do you think a win against Dariush would put you in the rankings and in your career? Because I think you're ninth in the rankings, and you have a really good win streak. So, where do you think a win could lead you?
I think he's gonna put me in a good place right now, especially because he already been twice on the rank. That's his second
Mm.
time on the rank. You know, I think that's gonna be good because a person like that, it's so mentally strong too. You know, to be twice on the rank. You know, coming twice again. Uh, it's gonna put me at least a number 7 or fighting with one of the fight I really want to Paul Felder. I don't understand why he's still on the rankings, but hey, I'm not the boss. I'm just employed. But or fight Paul Felder, you know, I have to, or Dos Anjos, you know,
Yeah.
one of the guy just got it on the ranking, and I have to be fighting one of those guys because they are in the front of me, and I don't have a no loss yet. You know, for my last time, my last loss was just 4 years. Used to be the champ, and and I think like at least the number 7 or 8 place they have to put me. But that's what I think. But I'm looking for like to get Paul Feather or Dos Anjos, one of those two guys.
And talking about this, all the ranking things and all that, Dana White has said that if Conor beats Dustin Poirier and if he wins a couple more fights, he will be fighting for the title. What do you think about that? Because you have a really good streak. They are 6 wins in a row. Am I
Mhm.
correct? If you beat Beniel Dariush, would be 7. And what do you think when Dana White or the UFC make that moves with some fighters that win a couple fights and they are fighting for the title, and instead you have names like you, like for example Charles Oliveira, who has really good win streaks, and it seems that it's harder for people like you or for people like Charles.
I don't know. I think it's more about the talking.
Yeah.
I don't think they gonna want to put me, you know, with Conor McGregor now or Charles. You have a really big chance to beat Conor.
Yeah.
Conor for Dana White is he's seeking of golden eggs. You know, it's not gonna be like that easy to go against him. Uh, but uh, I hope you know. I hope this not happen, you know, because it's make us, you know, always going down. Like those
Yeah.
guys fighting like so much, always stay on the same spot. When a corner just going up, doing, I'm sorry that my language, but doing
Yeah.
shit, you know, and not
Yeah.
doing anything. I'm
I
sorry,
understand.
but you know, yeah, it's because then I have a 7 wins. I have 6 wins. Oliveira have 8 wins. You know, and right now he just beat Tony
Tony Ferguson.
Ferguson. You know,
Yeah.
and he's still not making the guy fighting for the title. He put him aside. That's not even fair. You know, I don't know Oliveira. You know, I don't know him. You know,
Yeah.
but it's something like I think it's not that's not fair for the other fighters. You know, but I hope like at least we climb off of the ranking. But if Conor McGregor beat Poirier in this time, you know, they really gotta make this happen. But me and Oliveira, we really gotta go after this belt too because I want the belt too. I want to get to the rank. I wanna fight for at least before my 40s. You know, get to the belt.
Diego, I am curious. Have you ever imagined a fight between Conor McGregor and you?
Uh, I I don't think like I, he have a good stand up. I give it the dog credit. You know, my
Yeah.
my my game is the ground. You know, I do my stand up. I focus more, but you know, if I take him to the ground, the first 2 or 3 he gonna stop me, the takedown. You know, but he not gonna hang over the pressure gonna put it in. And I think he gonna be folding, and I really gonna go for his back and take that neck again. Like I say again, because you know the Khabib took him out like in the second round, the third round. Sorry.
Well, he has said that Habibi is retired because he's afraid of fighting again with him. What do you think about that?
I think it's just talking now. Khabib, it's I think he promised his family he not gonna be fighting now. I don't know how the conversation between him and Dana White's still going, but you know, if he's still gonna get back, I think we're still gonna have a lot of work, a lot of to look up. I'm the type of guy I look up to the champion. Now I want to be the champ. You have to look up for those guys, and he's still a young guy. You know, he's still in his early 30s. I think he still have a lot of chance to at least be like 32-0 or 33-0. He have a long career on the front end, but if not, I think it's gonna be is still gonna be the champ. Still gonna be there for a while.
Yeah. Do you think he will come back, or it's too it's impossible?
Look, when you promise somebody, like especially for your family, I'm a family guy. If you promise your family, you promise. You know, like I do. If I promise something for my family, I have to do it. You know, but like on this time like we have right now, people say money talk. You know, I don't know how much money they gonna put on the table for support he can fight again, but you know. I don't know. You know, that's about the money or respect, family respect. But I want he come back. You know, I want it because I want to see the champ. Like like at least he's 29 and no. If he makes the 30, damn, it's gonna be the greatest. You know, I cannot take that from that guy. You know, but we don't. I really don't know. My opinion now, like it's kind of hard.
Gracias por visitar Somos MMA en YouTube. No olvides suscribirte a nuestro canal y activar las notificaciones para seguir disfrutando de nuestro contenido.